DC here. Hi guys and gals. Hope you're all well. It is Monday morning actually. And I'm out walking. I don't know if it's going to be the only day that there's not going to be rain this week, but at least it's grayish. But you can see the mountains far off. But yeah, I'm out walking. I'm getting into the field that's in between two parts of the city. And I always like this place, yeah. Anyway, but I'm here today to do a tag because it's Monday. Yeah, Monday. And, well, there's not going to be two tags, at least not that I've seen yet. As we know, Jasmine has an issue with the internet provider. And I think there'll be a new internet provider next month which would be only in a few days now. But if that's the case, maybe next week. So if you watch this eventually somehow, hello to Jasmine. But today I'm going to do Dave Nicholson's last Saturday 7-question tag. Hi there, Dave. And let's see how I get on with this one. Okay, question 1. Oh, this is going to be heavy. If we learn from our mistakes, why are we always so afraid to make a mistake? Well, mistakes hurt. Mistakes make you look stupid. Mistakes have not usually the propensity of making you feel better. Definitely. We always have great 20/20 hindsight vision, I think that's the expression. But when it happens, we don't. So I mean. We might learn from our mistakes, but we don't usually always know ahead of time if it's going to be one. Sometimes we kind of do, but we usually overestimate ourselves. So yeah, we're just basically a creatures that don't seem to learn, do we? Yeah. So yeah, we keep on doing them because the question was, if we learn from mistakes, why are we always afraid to make mistakes? Well, yeah, that's it. I just basically said it, I guess. Yeah. Okay, question 2. What impact do you want to leave on the world? Oh, goodness. The impact I want to leave on the world. I will leave no impact on the world. I'm not important enough for that. But I do hope to leave an impact on my immediate family as a godly, good person, meaning husband, granddad, dad, son, I was almost going to say the usual, friends, my immediate surroundings. That basically is my world. On the world, there will be no impact. And something, I've often heard about people, when people pass on and so on, and people talk about them for a little while, sometimes a month or what, and then they remember them once a year, but that's it, usually. Yeah. Okay, question 3. What is the most defining moment of your life thus far? Well, defining. I know the easy way out for me would be to say when I fully realized that I was a Christian, but I know that most of you know I'll probably say that, so I did. But I think that the most defining moment of my life was when Mrs. DC, we decided that we were not going to go back to Canada, that we were going to take a position in Europe, in Switzerland, and then we decided to stay here. That meant that we decided to move on with our life, but differently to what we had so-called planned. And it defined the life, our own, it defined basically the life of our children. And so far that I can say, it defines the life of my grandchildren, because my children would not have been here. They would have not have met their partners and so on. So yeah, that's it. Question 4. In the haste of your daily life, what are you not seeing? What am I not seeing? Well, I think probably just simply looking around. I know that's a cheap answer, but it is. I'm retired, so maybe I do have a little bit more time. But in that haste, yeah, clearly I think that it might have to do with maybe being too fixated on things that I'm trying to do, trying to achieve, and not actually looking around where I should, sometimes. Not maybe having a good enough observance of my surroundings. That's about it, yeah. Okay, somebody's on the phone and laughing. Question 5. If life is so short, why do we do so many things we don't like and like so many things we don't do? That's a complex question, but usually it's life's pressures. Why do we do so many things we don't like? Some people don't like their job. Some people don't like what they're in, but they're in a box, and the box is kind of narrow and doesn't let you get out of it. You can only go in one direction or backwards. But usually if you follow my image, you can only go one way. So you're not always doing things that you like to do. And why do we like so many things that we don't do? Well, I think the box is transparent, so we can see all those things that we'd like to do. But until we find a way to get to them, could be breaking the box somehow if we have the strength, or running to the end of the box, having a shorter box. You see my image? Yeah. So if there's things that we don't like to do, very often we see them, but we're not able. Does that mean not able physically? It could be. It could be also not able psychologically. It could be. And it could be both. Yeah, so that's pretty much the way I'm going to answer that one. Question 6. What lifts your spirits when life gets you down? These days, I'd almost say my grandkids, my family, basically. I'd say that. Yeah. I like also what lifts my spirits will be to listen to a podcast. It might be one of my favorite podcasts is the Key Life Ministry from Steve Brown, but it might be just as simple as listening to there's a Spanish podcast called Hoy Hablamos, which I really like, because the Friday show, two guys are talking and they make me laugh. Yeah. And I'm happy because I'm get to the point in Spanish where I can listen to things like that and it makes me laugh. Yeah. Okay. I'll leave it at that. There would be other answers, I'm certain. Question 7. Have you ever regretted something you did not say or do? Something that I did not say or do. I think as most people, I've certainly regretted things that I have said. But yeah, not said. It might be things like I've not said to somebody and never saw them again. Could be a family member that, I haven't chatted with in a long time and the person's passed on. It could be, and things that I've not done. What was the other question? The other part of the question was, regretted something you did not say or do. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, actually, in a way. Do I regret something I didn't do? Sometimes, I just say that this way. Sometimes, at one point in my life, I would have wanted to go off to Australia for for a second postdoc, and we decided to come to Switzerland. So do I regret it? No, not really. But what I do sometimes, oh, there's a farmer or somebody coming. Sometimes what I do regret is that would have given me the chance to visit that part of the world, which I know now I most probably never will. But do I really regret it? Actually, not really. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. And I'm up to 10 minutes, so I should stop. So that's it. Thank you, Dave. That was another good set of questions. Actually quite challenging. That'll be DC signing off. Take care, everybody, and hope you are having we'll have a good week. Bye-bye.